Taurus, thanks so much for being here. What's up with your energy? First, I'm going to look at your general spread and then move into love if you're interested. At the time you happen to catch this, Taurus, what do you need to know? The Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, the Ace of Wands. So no clarifiers here for quarts or majors. We have the Two of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, 555. I did see recently that's a major transformation number in the lovers. Something just up ahead, Taurus, and I feel like you're currently unaware of it, is Two of Swords here. Because I feel like you've mastered something. And yes, you sense something off in the distance, but you don't know what. That Ace of Wands is your intuition, your third eye opening. Yeah, it's like it's been activated. It's like because this person here with the Two of Swords being blindfolded and the eyes closed. The Ace of Fire could be to do with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. This is like a new level or a breakthrough that you're unaware of. And I feel like Spirit's not teasing you, but like keeping you on the track that you're on so that you don't see something up ahead. Though you may sense it. It's a major transformation you've gone through. The Elephant, greatness. It's like you're working on something. Shrinking yourself to see the bigger picture, greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. The Elephant of abundance. Especially if you want something to grow. For some, you know, the pregnancy of with the Ace of Wands or the Elephant, surrounding yourself with elephant figurines. Moonstone, for your creativity. It could just be for work. I feel like you're surrounding yourself with this. You're in tune with some high frequency, Taurus. Though you may not be able to scientifically explain it, it's almost like you're looking at it through a window. Could be love, could be a piece of wisdom with the Ace of Wands, but it's growth. It's growth. It's where you've come from, Taurus. And where you're headed is unclear. But you've mastered something. You've moved to the next level, Taurus. Of whether it be maturity or responsibilities, something in your career with the Eight of Pentacles, mastery. You're destined to move out of something and move into something new. The Ace of Wands, of creativity, of passion, to feeling alive again, especially if you've been through a difficult period of time. You have strengths within you that you're tapping into, but I feel like you're not seeing them. Yes, you're seeing them with your third eye, but naturally and easily, this is something you're good at. And you're an inspiration to others that you meet. I feel like it's a way that you make them feel when you interact with them, the Eight of Pentacles, Taurus. It's a way that you relate and resonate with others on a greater scale, with greatness, Elephant. It's profound. It's almost like shrinking yourself and the experiences you've been through. A lot of others have been through as well. Ten of Swords, Two of Swords. And you might not see such great scale of that, but us all being connected. We're dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Something is final for you to move into this loving energy, this wise version of yourself because you've mastered something and you're at peace with it. Seeing it clearly with your third eye. Just being activated, Taurus. Taurus, let's take a peek at your love energy. See who's the strongest around you. What do they wish to say to you at this time? Especially when it crosses your path. There you are, Taurus, and their energy. And something about a house a dwelling, a location as well, a painting, a new adventure. This is like the past energy, but also the future. They're in this past or bringing up the past. And then you're in this picture and you're trying to break out into the future, a new adventure. And it's a lot of color in comparison to what they're experiencing right now. I feel like they could be, I don't know, is someone painting a house or working on, renovating a house? Something with a painting there, jumping out of the painting. Ace of Fire, Ace of Earth, King of Swords. We have you in Temperance, Queen of Earth, Seven of Earth, the Sun. This is, reinvigorating strength. Six of Swords. This is reinvigorating. It's new. And maybe they're uncomfortable with the new, whether it's a new version of you or a new surrounding. The Ace of Fire, Ace of Earth could be who you're dealing with. And they're trying to logically make sense of the two aspects. Creative flow or passions, as well as this new opportunity that they have. Two of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Eight of Wands with you. I feel like they're moving past something heartbreaking, Taurus. Five of Cups, Knight of Fire, and the Four of Earth. The Moon. Pisces energy. And the Hermit, Virgo energy. A lot of solitude. And I feel like that house doesn't have to be representative of a house, but more so the windows of the soul. Especially if they're having a hard time moving from the past or healing from it. The King of Swords, Three of Swords is a truth in their heart space. You, the Temperance, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Nine of Wands, Four of Pentacles. You understand or see it as well. But I feel like there's a need for acceptance on both of your ends, the Moon, the Hermit. One could be a Virgo moon. Seven of Swords, Page of Cups, King of Wands. Two of Pentacles matching them, Queen of Wands, Ten of Wands, Nine of Cups. So I feel like it's both your wish fulfillment to manifest that reality that's, jumping out of that painting. And there it is. And there's the moon again. Pisces energy. Could be Cancer as well. Taurus, I feel like if it's this person or if it's you, I feel like it could be the both of you a little bit, and you could be affecting each other. Sort of throwing it around there, the Two of Pentacles here. The two versions of the past and the reality of the future is uncertain to the both of you. There could be fear attached under that moon. And the Hermit of what it is you both are to learn. The Temperance angel, the energy there. I feel like you both sense something coming, spiritually speaking. The King and the Queen of Wands of power together. And the moon energy so strong here. I feel like you might not know what's ahead, but you are willing to take a leap of faith. That's like full energy. Knight of Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius towards this person. Though it may be risky. And I feel like they're guarding their heart. They could definitely be a Pisces or a Cancer, but notice how they're guarding their heart. Showing up as the Page of Cups with the Seven of Swords, Three of Swords. That's a lot of pain. And that might be what they're holding back or just giving a little, though they could give more fire, more passion, more time and energy. There's a lot of reflection right now on what it is you wish to manifest. I feel like you have a lot of ideas on your end, Taurus, about what you want to plant, what seeds you want to plant, where you want to grow. And they're, logically trying to figure out. I feel like you're trying to figure something out in a more creative sense. Where your passions are is what your focus is, where the color is. Notice this Queen of Wands and this Knight of Wands. There's a lot of color noise going on, but it's very positive. It's uplifting. To be listening to frequencies to uplift your mood. But the moon, the hermit, the moon, again, there's so much behind that painting. There's so much behind the both of you, but also ahead because of the aces here, the ace of fire, the ace of earth. The ace of earth again. I feel like this person, Taurus, is in fear of what could potentially be ahead of the both of you in this connection because it won't look like the past. And maybe they sort of want it to with the two swords here stamped into the earth. Maybe they're comfortable with that energy. But I feel like where there's comfort, there's not growth. And I think you know that as well. Because this Five of Cups here, Temperance, is the need to accept something is in the past. And whether this person can't or you can't, Taurus, I'm not sure. I feel like you're ready to embark on something new with this person and accept something difficult, emotionally speaking, or there was a lack of balance. Almost like too light or too dark, but I feel like it's more so too dark with the moon. And it could be a Taurus moon or dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces. Heavy fire as well. I feel like they're guarding their heart space. And they need to rise above something from the past, the history between the two of you and you, Taurus. Showing them this new adventure. Color. Not fear, but hope, illumination. The hermit with the moon can bring. It's almost like diving into each other freely and accepting who the newer versions are of each other. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Fire. What are some new talents that you both can share with each other? The Two of Pentacles, and sort of throw back and forth. The Nine of Cups. I feel like that's a manifestation that could take place between the two of you. Growth, physical growth. Something. Whether it be music, something with the earth that you're growing, something you're learning about yourselves, manifestation work under the moon. Moon, magic to healing your heart spaces. Of course, there's such influence here with the Queen and the King of Wands. I feel like you know that, you feel that pull. And it's emotionally heavy, but there's magic being done. The Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands. There's magic in something they are communicating or learning about themselves on such a deeper level than just reaching into the past or the history between the two of you. But I do see a bright future, a colorful future between the two of you as well. But maybe it's not visible yet, and you could be impatient here and seeing the growth under the surface, but it's there, Taurus. This is your energy. Be patient and moving through the emotions that are necessary for the both of you to explore. Yeah, the terrain that they're exploring right now is pretty heavy for them. Notice the two swords and the two dogs on the earth, and them sort of inching away from it. But I feel like you want to go deep with this person. You want to explore these aspects of themselves and of yourself, Taurus. And I feel like that's what could heal the heart space, is just recognizing someone's heart as crying out, recognizing it needs to move on past the past and into the future, the hermit illuminating it for them, for the both of for the both of you, the king over here, the queen over here. Such power and influence in your words and your magic.